Since you didn't bother to come to court and support me today, I'm sure you'd be happy to know that we won. My attorney completely crushed the other guy. It was almost funny. That's great. You should be thrilled about this. You don't have to worry about any bullshit fines or jail time. I get to be here to make sure you and son are taken care of. Lord knows the last time I went to jail you couldn't handle it on your own. I'm very happy. You know, it would have been your fault if I lost and you weren't there. The judge looks at that kind of stuff. As my wife, nothing is more important than showing support to your husband. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't an issue for you. You know what? It's good to know that I have this attorney in my pocket for any future cases. She is an absolute bulldog. She practices family law too, you know. So if we ever need a family law attorney, we already have one that knows me. Why do you never call me when you get off second shift and are on the way home? Because it's late and dark, and I am focusing on driving home without falling asleep. I really don't need any distractions. I'm your husband. I shouldn't be a distraction. You need to start calling me while you are driving home. I'm not going to do that. Nothing personal. But like I said, I need to focus. What are you trying to hide? Is there someone else in the car and that's why you won't call me? Are you screwing with some other guy? Jesus Christ, I am not doing this with you. You can either call me when you're on the way home so I know you aren't screwing around on me, or you can sleep on the floor until we are divorced. I'm not sleeping in bed with some who dollar why. Fine, if it means that much to you, I'll call. But I'm not staying on the phone the whole way home. You're being way too overbearing. I don't know why it's so hard to understand what your husband needs. I have needs, Faye. Maybe you should focus on that instead of on son all the time. Can you please stop calling me every 5 seconds? I was going to call you. I just wanted to be able to pull out of the parking lot first. I told you I wanted you to call me as soon as you got in the car. I should have had to call you. Okay, well, it's late and it's really foggy and I can barely see. Calling you is not my top priority. Of course it's not. The only thing that's your top priority is son. You would call me to check on son if you knew he was awake. Asterisk doesn't answer, attempting to focus on the road asterisk. Are you going to speak, or just ignore me now too? Is it that bad to just speak to me? All I wanted was to talk to my wife. Yes, I'm going to speak, just let me get around this bend, go sheet. What the he 11 just happened? What was that noise? A deer just jumped headfirst into the front bumper. Oh my God, I hit a deer. It literally jumped from the side of the road straight into the car. What the fuck did you do to my car? You better be fucking joking. I'm so sorry. There was no way I could have avoided it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I swear to God, Faye, if there is a single scratch on that car, I will take your keys away and you'll never fucking drive again. It's not my fault. The deer jumped from the side of the road and hit the car. There was nothing I could have done about it. How bad is it? I think the entire front bumper is missing. Oh my God. Missing? You better get your ass out into that road and fucking find it. I swear to God, just wait until you get home. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. It's too foggy. Someone would end up hitting me. I don't give a fuck. Find my bumper. When you get home, you're giving me the keys and you are going to walk me step by step through how you managed to fuck this up so badly. You are taking the car to get fixed tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. I don't have any more PTO, but I can take it this weekend. I don't care. You deserve to get fired or written up because you clearly can't do a single damn thing right. Figure it out. I am so disgusted by you. Don't you dare go to work today. If I come home and find out you went to work and didn't fix my car, I will be pissed. You just love trying to assert some dominance over me and just want to try and hold something else over my head. Most spouses would be concerned about if their spouse is okay after an accident. Not yell at them. Hitting a deer is avoidable and preventable if you have any common sense. My God, I forgot you were absolutely perfect. I apologize. You're the one who can't drive worth a damn. Don't get an attitude at me. This is exactly why we will never get ahead. It's going to be a bad night at the house tonight, just so you know. We are going to discuss your driving. You are seriously the most uncompassionate person ever, and the way you think you can talk to me like a piece of trash is something else. Just admit you've destroyed that car, and I'll stop. You ruined the night that I was actually looking forward to spending time with you. You didn't fix the fucking car. I had to go to work. The car is still drivable. It's just missing the bumper. I will take it this weekend. That's it. You're done with the car. I'm taking the keys when you get home. Hey, don't worry. I'm okay. Thanks for asking and being concerned for me. Remember when you were driving on the west end of town when I was pregnant and hit a deer? I didn't degrade you for that. Get all of your shit out of the car. I am willing to bet anything you were speeding when you hit it. You better get it fixed tomorrow or else. I was not speeding, and once again, you know that I cannot take off work, so it will have to wait until the weekend. The car will have to wait until then. You know what? Fuck it. You want to act like you're so innocent and nothing is your fault? Fine, you can deal with it. I won't be coming to pick you up when you're stranded. Are you going to get groceries today? There are no groceries left in this damn house. I have to take son to daycare, but yes, I'm going to get food. I don't understand how we don't have any food already. You just went a few days ago and spent way too much money on it. That's because you wouldn't let me spend more than $100, and you expected it to last for 3 people and pets. That doesn't work. $100 should be more than enough for an entire month. It's not my fault you don't know how to properly shop. We have made it work in the past. It's worked in the past because I've gone to a gate to get food boxes for free. Do you know how embarrassing that is? We make more than enough to not need help with food. We make way more than enough, but some of us like to destroy cars and waste money on stupid things instead of using their fucking brains if it's embarrassing. Maybe you should remember the feeling the next time you want to buy a new toy for son. Are you bringing food back or not? I've been gone for 20 minutes. Yes, but it's going to take a second. Is your check coming in the mail today? If I say yes, will you stop being annoying for once in your life? You know, the way you speak to me makes me think you don't want me to hurry up with the food. Don't even worry about it. I've already brushed my teeth. I'll just starve. Why do you have to act so ungrateful when things don't go your way immediately? No, I'm just sick and tired of having to sit around and wait for you while you lollygag. Maybe if you didn't waste time by taking 50 million pictures of sun every day, you wouldn't take so long. And don't call me ungrateful. I'm sick of you calling me fucking names. Too bad we aren't in the 50s, or I'd make sure you never could again. Wow, nice comment. You are disgusting to speak to your wife like that. And so are you in more ways than one. I mean, have you looked at yourself lately? Repulsive. We need to get a new car. You have completely destroyed the one you drive. I mean, the lining is falling off the ceiling. I don't understand what you've done to it to destroy it like that. That car is 18 years old, and we weren't even the first owners. I didn't do anything to destroy it. It's just falling apart. No, that is no reason for the car to be falling apart. But the guy I bought it from has another car for sale. and I fully intend on buying it to replace that one. The Jetta, it doesn't even run. That is such a waste of money. I know how to fix it. It wouldn't be too much to get it up and running. Why not just use the money to get a car that actually works and is reliable instead of a 12-year-old Jetta? I am not asking you. I'm telling you. You don't know anything about cars anyways. I was just informing you of my plan. I don't want the Jetta. I'll figure out my own car. It's not up to you. I'm buying the Jetta. He only wants $500 for it. It won't take much to get it running, so that's what we are doing. I'm not even entertaining the idea of driving that car. Well, I'm doing it and getting rid of the car you drive, so you don't really have an option. Why is it you get to make these decisions without my input whatsoever? Because you don't care about the actual details. You just want to control me with the final say. I am buying you a new car, and you are acting like a spoiled brat about it instead of thanking me for caring. Nothing I do is ever good enough, and I will never be able to make you happy. I'm not acting like a brat. I'm telling you I don't want that car. I should be able to have an opinion on the car I drive. Fine, just tell me what piece of shit car you want and I'll make it happen. So what car will make Faye happy since I can never do anything right? I apologize for not pleasing the queen. I will use all the money I have saved up for my salt water tank just to buy you whatever you want, because that's the only way you will ever be happy. The next day, Rodney took the money he had saved up and drove over 90 miles away to buy the salt water tank he wanted, instead of using the money for the reliable car. He immediately came home to set it up, but could not stop a pipe from slightly leaking underneath the tank. Rodney lost it. He went absolutely psychotic. I'm going to unalive this motherfucker. He sold me this broken sheet. He knew what he was doing. I'm going back there now to unalive him. Hey, it's okay. I bet there's a YouTube video or something to teach you how to stop the leak. It will work. So it's my fault it is leaking. I'm the dumbass not doing it right? I should just unalive myself then. Huh, why not? I'm so fucking stupid according to you. Rodney began to rampage. He began knocking things over, stomping on whatever he could. He punched himself in the head multiple times and put holes in the wall. The terror that I felt was unimaginable. Sun began to walk into the room because of the noise. When I saw Rodney lock his eyes on him, I snatched Sun up and ran, locking us in his room.